I was all over the place, right? A scatterbrain in a million different places, working a sort of full-time job while going to school and kind of bouncing back and forth with this big picture idea of the 5-day-a-week morning show. And G, fortunately, was there to kind of ground me. Ben Gelb, my co-producer, who then continued producing for I think a couple semesters afterwards.
The original idea was for me to kind of be an associate producer, but by the time we actually taped the pilot, I was a full-on producer, and then graduated to be executive producer before I handed off the show and graduated. Immediately after, I got a job and I was working at New York One News, and for the past 3 years now, I've been a TD at CNN, and I work on their morning show there.
Throughout my time at Hofstra Today, I helped write scripts, and of course I anchored, so it was a really great time and so many fun experiences. I only graduated Hofstra last year with my master's, and I actually moved to Los Angeles to work at Entertainment Tonight, where I became a media assistant.
I worked as a co-executive producer with Alicia Hasty. It originally started with Ben Gelb and gave it to Alicia and I, and it was so much fun. It's just such a great time to just try everything. So I've been working at ABC News. In fact, I started from there from an internship that I had my senior year. I started as a desk assistant at ABC News on the national assignment desk, and now I'm an assignment editor.
I did interviews, feature pieces, and then eventually made it to the anchor desk to become one of the main anchors. So it was really good. As I said, Hofstra Today for me was where I got my stuff. And now I'm in Connecticut with NBC. I've joined the NBC Universal family, and I'm a reporter.
I think I was producer in 2014. I was one of the co-producers for the show. Recently, this past October, moved on over to HBO, where I'm now an associate writer producer as well.
Starting out at Hofstra Today, I was their entertainment anchor. And then my senior year, I moved up and I was their main anchor alongside Michael Fuller and I believe Brian Padina. I worked for the Hollywood Reporter and Billboard, so I'm their host, producer, and writer.
In my senior year, I was an anchor of Hofstra Today, which was really exciting. I was crossing my fingers, hoping that I would get it. But since graduating, I have been working here at New York One.
I landed the on-air weather position. So that was fun to be able to sort of be with the talent and in the studio. I now work at Politico, which is a politics and policy newsroom. It's a little bit more niche, and I think it's a little bit more focused on the issues and matters to voters, which is exciting.
Got a job as an associate producer in the New York bureau at NBC, which was exclusively field producing for breaking news, which was crazy and quite an introduction into real life.
Since I graduated Hofstra, I did a little freelance writing for a local station where I am now in the Boston area. And then I transitioned to the show I work on now. I started as a PA not too long after I graduated, and now I'm a producer.
So since I graduated Hofstra, I'm now at Fox News. I'm with their promotions and marketing department.
A year and a half ago, I moved up to Connecticut for a job. And now I'm working at the NBC station here in Connecticut as the 5 p.m. producer. I've been here for about a year and a half, and I love it.
I found a position at Good Morning America's digital team. This sounds like a dream job. This is the type of job I want, to pitch anything you want, pitch any story you want.
And I started work at Spectrum News in Central New York. I work out of Syracuse and Utica as an MMJ multimedia journalist.
While I was at Hofstra, I started working for the New York Mets just before actually I got to Hofstra, and while at Hofstra I continued my path there, and since then I've continued my career there, just starting our 13th season.
You're a talent, whether you're a producer, whether you're a crew member, I would say just enjoy it, enjoy it, love it, cherish it, take care of it. The things that we had, the opportunities we had while doing that show was really just like any other. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of people not getting credit, they're not getting paid, there aren't ratings. It's just for the love of television. And when you get out and you get into the business, you still love it, but it's a little different. You may not have the opportunities right away to do the things that you're doing in Hofstra. So I would tell someone who's currently doing the show right now, just to love it, just to cherish it, to have a good time, to be present, continue to raise the bar for yourself, but not only yourself, but for the show as a whole.